Hey, how's it going? Checking in with updates for today towards the speaking goals. And I think I've been in recovery mode today from yesterday. It was really good fun. And it's been great to get some feedback. And actually, one of the questions I posed on social media after the Toastmasters speech contest was sitting or standing. And I mentioned that in a previous one of these check-ins as to whether or not it really would add more to a presentation if I were to stand up. I feel like I've really honed my seated presenting style over the last 12 months and countless hours of doing it. And is it actually going to be better if I stand up? Probably works for some people. Would it necessarily work for me? It's been interesting having some conversations or seeing what people have been posting in response to that. I'll put it in one of the speaker groups as well, the remote speaking group on Facebook. And I was expecting everybody to come back and say, no, everybody should be standing up. Well, maybe not kind of quite like that, but I was expecting there to be a bit of a rail against sitting down because you should stand when you present. But actually it's been very balanced, and most people have said, look, you just got to do what works for you. And actually it's what's right for the audience, which is another great perspective and a great way of looking at things. So I'm definitely going to be experimenting with some standing presenting, probably not a huge amount with the longer form masterclass style presentations that I give. But I've got a 15-minute keynote coming up next week, which not this week, the week after, for a conference, which could be an opportunity to experiment. Obviously, I do a little bit of prep work and rehearsal on that beforehand. And then there is the Toastmasters division contest, which is in April 10th, I think, which is the main one. And the only major reason why I'm feeling like I should probably experiment with standing up for that one is because I suspect at that level they will be expecting it. It's not a professional speaking group organization. It's Speechcraft, and there will be marks. There are marks for your sort of physicality and the physical delivery. So if I'm hampering myself in my gestures by sitting down, that probably will go against me, and it could be a couple of points in that which may make the difference. So it's been interesting kind of getting those thoughts today. And also I have spent some time today thinking about the week coming up. I've actually got quite a busy week this week, quite a busy week the week after, and then not a great deal in at the moment for the back end of March. And I know that's likely to change because we've got a lot of things coming up through General Healthy Minds in particular, and I need to sort of pull my finger out with getting some direct stuff booked in as well. But it's at the moment it's looking like I've got a couple of weeks of busyness and then a bit of a drop. So that's sort of, this looking ahead is really helping me to focus my attention on what I've got coming up, and instead of just getting immersed in what's going well and what I'm doing at the moment to make it busy, it's actually looking at continuing building the pipeline and making sure that I've got other things coming up so that I don't get that what's historically happened, where I've been busy, and then all of a sudden nothing, and I haven't got anything coming up for a long time. I have a bit of a dry spell. So a good bit of planning today, a good bit of thinking, and some resting as well, and recovering, ready for the week. But that's me checked in and checked out for the day. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and check back in again tomorrow for another daily update. Bye for now.